Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Elite Tours, where we explore together every aspect of the USA, from travel tips to shocking facts and economic insights. Did you know America's economic boom might have a few surprises in store? What if I told you there's a hidden factor that could change everything you thought you knew about the economy? Stick around, because in this video, I'll unveil the secrets behind this booming economy and how it could impact your financial future. Whether unexpected trends or expert predictions, you won't want to miss this. Let's get started. To understand the incredible economic boom we're experiencing today, it's crucial to look back at the journey the US economy has taken to get here. Let's start with a quick history lesson. The US economy has had its fair share of highs and lows over the decades. From the Great Depression of the 1930s to the more recent Great Recession in 2008, the country has weathered numerous economic storms. Each of these downturns has had a profound impact on the financial landscape and shaped policies that we see today. In the wake of the Great Recession, many were left wondering how the US would recover. Recovery was slow, with high unemployment rates and cautious consumer spending. But over the past decade, we've witnessed a remarkable turnaround. The economy began to stabilize, and growth became a more regular occurrence. Fast forward to the present, and we're seeing an economic thrive that few could have predicted. The US stock market is hitting record highs, unemployment rates are low, and consumer confidence is strong. But what's driving this success? To fully grasp the current economic climate, it's essential to recognize that it didn't just happen overnight. It's the result of years of strategic decisions and technological advancements that have set the stage for the economic prosperity we're experiencing today. Now you might think it's all about Wall Street or Silicon Valley, but there's more to the story. Here's what's really driving this growth. First up, technology is a massive player in this economic surge. You've probably heard about tech giants like Apple and Google, but did you know that startups are playing a huge role too? Small tech companies are innovating at lightning speed, creating jobs and boosting productivity. In fact, some experts believe that innovation in sectors like AI and renewable energy could double the US GDP growth over the next decade. Crazy, right? You might think that it's all about tax cuts and deregulation. But here's a surprising twist. There's a new wave of state-level initiatives that are making a huge impact. For example, several states have introduced their own economic stimulus packages and incentives to attract businesses. Did you know that some states are offering massive tax breaks and grants to tech startups? Take Texas, for instance. Recently, they unveiled a $10 billion fund to support clean energy projects. And it's not just big cities. Rural areas are getting a slice of the pie, too. Here's where it gets interesting. Some states are even experimenting with their own versions of Universal Basic Income, UBI. For example, California's pilot program is giving residents a monthly stipend to test how it impacts their lives and the local economy. A real-world experiment in economic equality happening right now. Americans are spending more than ever, and that's a big deal. In 2023, consumer spending increased by 7%, the highest jump in over a decade. That means more money flowing into retail, dining, and travel. And with the pandemic's impact fading, people are splurging on experiences and goods they missed out on. It's like the economy is on a shopping spree. Despite ongoing trade tensions, the US economy is benefiting from international trade and investments. Here's something you might not know. Foreign investors poured over $400 billion into the US real estate market in 2023 alone. That's a huge influx of capital that's not just boosting property values, but also creating jobs in construction and real estate. So how does this economic prosperity impact you directly? All right, I'm super excited to share this with you because understanding these insights could really make a difference in your financial future. So you can benefit from this thriving economy and what actions you might want to consider. First up, let's talk about job opportunities. There are more job openings across various sectors. Whether you're eyeing a career in technology, healthcare, or finance, now is a great time to explore these fields. Companies are hiring like never before, and the competition for talent is fierce, which means better opportunities and potentially higher salaries for you. To take advantage of the booming job market, focus on industries with the highest growth projections. For example, technology and healthcare are expanding rapidly. Specifically, roles in cybersecurity, software development, and healthcare administration are in high demand. You can visit job boards and company websites to identify openings in these fields. Consider obtaining certifications in high-demand areas like AWS for cloud computing or PMP for project management. These certifications can significantly enhance your resume and make you a more attractive candidate. Next, let's look at investment potential. The current economic climate is ripe for investments. So, what about researching companies involved in renewable energy projects or electric vehicle manufacturing? Platforms like ETFs, exchange-traded funds, focused on green energy or tech stocks can provide diversified exposure to these sectors. Additionally, use tools like Morningstar or Yahoo Finance to track the performance of these investments and make data-driven decisions. Now let's touch on the cost of living. While this surge in the economy brings many benefits, it can also lead to inflation, which might increase the cost of everyday goods and services. It's important to plan ahead to manage these changes effectively. Creating a budget that accounts for potential increases in prices and looking for ways to save, such as cutting unnecessary expenses or finding deals, is a smart idea. Being proactive with your finances can help you stay ahead. Now let's get into what the future might hold for America's economy. While we can't predict every twist and turn, we can look at some key indicators to give us a glimpse of what to expect. The U.S. economy is projected to grow at a solid rate of around 2.4% in 2024. According to the International Monetary Fund, IMF, this represents a slight slowdown from the previous year. The moderation in growth is partly due to the global economic uncertainties and the possibility of persistent high interest rates. Inflation is another critical factor. The Consumer Price Index, CPI, indicates inflation might hover around 3.2% in 2024, above the Fed's target of 2%. This means higher prices for goods and services impacting your wallet and savings. It's a double-edged sword. While economic growth brings opportunities, inflation could erode your purchasing power. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these insights, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more. Share your thoughts on the economic trends in the comments below. Stay tuned for our next video on. See you next time.